Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona, where the sound of the big red siren signals it is time for football. Today we've got a Week 5 matchup in store here, as it'll be the Seattle Seahawks taking on the Arizona Cardinals. On the visitors' sideline, Seahawks head coach Mike McDonald. His guys put together a strong opening month, winning 3 out of 4 to start the year. On the other side, the head coach of the home team. His guys ready to show out in front of the home fans as they try to send them home happy at the end.
What is up, everybody? So, made 2 trades. One small one, one bigger one. The bigger one, to be honest with you, I was waiting for my video to render, and I was just kind of pissing in the wind. I didn't think they'd take it, and they did. I traded with the Buccaneers. I did trade Budda Baker, who I think is like the top strong safety in the game, or one of the top. So we gave up quite a bit, but we got quite a bit back. We got some really good young players back that we can actually... in fact, we traded 2 of our players for 3 of their players, and they're young players that we can kind of plug in and play, to be quite frank. So I'm pretty happy with the way it turned out. I did not think they would take it, to be completely honest, but Budda Baker was a big piece that we traded, and they were pretty desperate for a strong safety, even though we did get there. So, but I'll show you what we did. I like the safety we got, the strong safety. He's a bit more of a free safety archetype, but I like him because I can mix in Beckner or whatever his name is. I can mix him in if we need to stop the run. And also I can use him kind of like we used Agnew when we first got Agnew, up closer to the line of scrimmage, and then his name is Smith, play Smith back. But I'll show you the players that we got. So the first trade was I traded my backup quarterback and a 6th round pick for Sam Howell. I like Sam Howell. He's from North Carolina, which is where I live. I've seen him play in real life many times. I think he's a solid quarterback, but I think he's better backup than what we had before. So we upgraded our backup quarterback situation. So we traded the bigger trade. We traded Sills, who was a good young defensive tackle, and Budda Baker, who was one of the best strong safeties in the league. And this is what we got. I'll show you. So we upgraded our right tackle. We got this rookie, Corbin Wagner, who's an overall native 82, 86 with our perks. But man, oh man, that's a nice upgrade in our right guard. I was very surprised when they took this. But yeah, so we got this guy, Corbin Wagner, and then we also got defensive tackle Poindexter. Hold on, give me 1 second. Anyway, Jarek Poindexter. Now, he's young as well, and the reason why I like him is because he's very strong. He's one of the strongest guys on our defensive tackle in our lineup, and I can plug him in with Nolan. So we're going to be able to kind of have that 1-2 combo, almost not as good, but almost kind of similar to what we had in Carolina, with the bigger kind of nose tackle-ish lineman lined up next to the more athletic defensive tackle as well. And then also we got Tomlinson Robinson. So we're pretty deep at defensive tackle now. I really, really like that. I think that, his rating at a 76 is about what Sills was, but I think he fits in our defense a little bit better, and I think he's going to get a chance to start. In fact, I'm going to start him to get him leveled up, whatever, and he's still very young. So that was a really good one. And then also we threw in, like I said, Budda Baker. We got Tyke Smith. So I don't know how good he is in real life. He's a pretty fast, strong safety. He's not very big, but the thing I like about him, if we lose our free safety, we can actually stick him at free safety, and we can start Becker at strong. Becker's not that fast, but he's very, very good as like a run support. So that's why I like in the nickel defense, he's a prototypical Buck linebacker. So we kind of have that combo of like a pass, someone who's really good in zone against a pass, and then also someone who's good against a run. So I think we've upgraded our defense quite a bit, even though we did give up a really good strong safety. But I do think we upgraded our offensive line, defensive line, and I think we have a bit more versatility in our secondary. I like the trade a lot. Like I said, I didn't think they'd take it, but hey, you know what? Sometimes it happens and you get a little bit lucky. And if I wasn't waiting for a video to render and wasn't bored, I probably wouldn't have done it. But anyway, it is what it is. We got to live with it, and I don't have an issue. So let's move on.
Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October.
Yeah, I think that move is going to actually help our team. Though we gave up a team captain, very good, strong safety, I think we'll be fine.
They'll be led out by their rookie quarterback, the latest in a long line of NFL QBs from USC.
And he's got to be feeling pretty good about himself right now because he's coming off of a strong performance in their team's win last week. And you can just tell, even early in his rookie season, he's starting to get really comfortable out there, and things are starting to fall into place. In fact, in talking to the rival defensive coordinator.
So I got to change a couple things. I apologize. Very quickly, give me 1 second here. Boom, there we go, there we go. No, it's not what I wanted to do. That's what I want to do, sorry. There we go. Yeah, we need to get Poindexter in here. Bloom. That's exactly what I would do with that. All right, cool. Let's see where they're at here.
He's facing this week. He told me this young man's starting to get it.
He finds Smith and Jigba. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
He's gonna be tough. This is probably gonna be the toughest game of this. I know I keep playing it, but we've had kind of a rough beginning of the season when it comes to our schedule.
2 touchdowns, right? And the ability to be in sync with each other, right? To understand.
Yeah. He's where I want him. He's where I was in Carolina. So
that's
good. I'm gonna use him like I used.
Let's go now.
Fulcher.
Operating from the gun. McBride. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
All right. So we need to lock in here. I'm too worried about where my guys are sitting.
Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
Here we go. Here we go. 19.
Nice block shed by Poindexter.
He's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the
Yeah, strength and block shedding. That's very important for a defensive lineman. He's got pretty decent both.
18 Cardinals. 18. Let's go.
Back to throw. McBride. Throwing left side, and Watson has it. 7 yards there and a first down.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders. Hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or
better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player.
Nice play by Williams. Good job. And Smith is right there too. I'm watching him too.
Back at the 35. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down.
Come on. Set. 70 Timberwolves. Ready.
Looking to throw. McBride. He's got it. Complete. That's good for a first down. His second catch of the opening drive. Give the rookie another one on this opening drive and a first down with it. A nice start, Charles, for the first-year passer. He's come out, made a few plays, nice plays to begin this contest.
He certainly has. And if he finishes up this drive with a touchdown pass, I bet we don't call him rookie anymore. We'll move him right to veteran and continue from there.
And the Seahawks are looking at first and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
Let's go.
They'll look to throw again. Now,
That's okay. We were messing with our stuff. We were distracted. That's okay.
His 11th touchdown of the year.
That's okay.
And the Seahawks are on the board first.
Say 11th.
This afternoon. Pinero's extra point up and good. And it's now
So it's a running quarterback. We're going to have to play some contain stunts.
As the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they get him down inside the 30 up to 27.
Yep, so keep an eye on the right guard.
Come the Cardinals now for their opening drive.
We'll see how he does. It's going to really help us because we're struggling a little bit on that right side. Though our offensive line I thought was playing well.
Level here in this early half of the season, tops in the league in touchdown passes at this point. This is definitely a wide open offense, so we'll see if he can keep his string of good games going right here.
They run here with Rico Gardner. And they're going to stop it right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and
These are his numbers from last week's contest. 14 carries, 78 yards.
How about the first month of the season for him? He leads the league in rushing, so you know his confidence is at an all-time high, which means his offensive line loves it too. They'll get more opportunities to run block for him.
To throw is Bennett.
Beautiful.
Marvin Harrison Jr. And he gets this one just shy of the 40 down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
First down. Ready? 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
They run here with Dallas.
Oof. Good play by the tackle. Defensive tackle.
Defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 40-yard line.
Back to throw. Bennett. Hit as he throws there. Incomplete. Well, the incompletion, but now we also have an injured player. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment.
Okay, ready?
After an incomplete
See what
pass
Sam Howell can do for us.
Trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
Good route by Coker. Good job.
And he's going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So from Seahawks territory.
This is why I traded for Howell. I didn't trust my backup quarterback at all.
A running play.
I think Howell's going to be much better for us.
Forward to pick up 4 yards there. 2nd down. The Cardinals are the perfect 4-0 to start the campaign. They've been playing their best football of the year. Winners of 4 in a row.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Shut up. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Panther 11, Panther 11.
Back to throw. Howell.
Yep, you can complete those middle passes. That's all we need from the quarterback.
And that'll wind up moving the chains again.
That is all we need.
Going to be made at the Seahawks 29-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
On the run, it's Donald. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. From the 20, here's 2nd down and 1.
Trap 19. Trap 60, trap 60. Go.
Throwing here, Howell. They'll get that complete to Harrison. And the Cardinals are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. Well, no question, this is exactly how they wanted to start this football game. And nice pass there. Now they're set up beautifully, Charles, to finish this off with a touchdown.
Yeah, but they've still got to finish it off, partner, and that means they've got to execute.
Nice. Yeah, we got 2 good rookie guards now. So, yeah, we're in pretty good shape. I'm actually really happy how that trade came out. I really am. We'll see how it affects us in our secondary, Buda Baker being out, because he was the kind of glue that held our defense together. But I think with a little bit of an upgrade at defensive tackle and I would say a bit more versatility in the secondary, then I think we'll be all right. But we just can't have any injuries. One of our strong safeties gets hurt, that versatility goes out the window.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. And Seattle now ready to march out of the field. Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this
Get some pressure on him. See how he does.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
It's a gain of 35.
That's good for a Seahawks.
I mean, we got in.
We know play callers can be very creative in this game.
We got in.
But sometimes when they've got receivers with speed like this, they don't need to design incredibly complex calls. Sometimes it's just get the ball in his hands and let him do his thing. In a sense, less can become more, and it was right there.
Now they'll run. It's Ken Walker. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40.
Good.
39. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Well, look at this Arizona defense. It's a unit that has had all sorts of issues against the pass. Dead last in the NFL, number 32 in the league.
Take those rankings, throw them right out the window, because this is what you prepare for. This is what you practice for. This is what you think about. The ultimate test, taking out the number 1 overall offense in the league.
In motion goes the tight end. They'll let this go.
Nice pressure.
From Jigba. That is incomplete.
Very good.
Against a team coming up
Very good.
just as your team did the previous week, you talk about being physical.
Yeah, I can definitely feel a little bit of strength difference.
Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot and helping force the incompletion.
Yeah, he was looking for the check-up bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way to the end zone now for a touchback. Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over. And they are trying to create some separation within the division. And look, CD, I know that this is still the first half of the season, but this is a big matchup no matter where it falls because these are the top 2 teams right now in that division.
And if you can build a bit of a cushion as you head towards the second part of the season, that allows you to survive the expected injuries, potential upset losses, all those things, and still be in good shape.
His first carry of their second drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their first drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes? And he's seeing things before they even open and hurdling through them.
And he swallowed it right near the line of scrimmage. From the 34-yard line, here's a 2nd down and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 34-yard line.
Again, a run with Ken. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
The 35-yard line. A 1-yard pick.
7-7, our score after 1. Back in Arizona, second quarter action. It's the Cardinals in possession as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Powell. And he is caught. Oh, that's just not fair.
I love that play. The second that linebacker bites, you're good. If you have a receiver that's fairly quick.
That's good for a Cardinals first down.
You just gotta be able to hold the ball that long.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys.
Sam Howell's playing good. I'm glad I traded for him. Yeah, I didn't like our tune. I think his name was the backup quarterback. It was just ass. He was just bad.
From the 35, here's a 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
Here's Howell. Open man, Duvernay. Now following the completion, we're going to get a stoppage here for an injury. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment.
All right, so
play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5.
Here we go. 19 Lions.
And Howell will throw it.
Howell's throwing very well.
Now lined chains again as a tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 17-yard line.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
Here we go, shot. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready, ready.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he ran right through one tackle as he fights forward for a gain of 7.
Offensive linemen love creating space for guys carrying the ball. But when
Yeah, we're going to keep him out probably at least through the half.
Yardage,
We'll see how Bennett feels in the
he's
second
one of
half.
them,
We may,
and they really
as long as Howell's
embrace
playing well, we're going to keep him out.
Connor up the middle.
What a run. What a run.
Touchdown. James Conner.
What a run.
Touchdown run. And the Cardinals have taken the lead. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team.
I like how 79's playing.
Sounds really generic.
I think his name is Wagner. I really like how 79's playing.
But the blocks were made up front. Offensive line collected victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
Point after.
All right.
And that makes the score 14-7.
14. Seahawks 7.
A good drive.
Defense is always the issue in this game.
Plays and all.
In all Madden,
And it was a touchdown
defense
run
is
by
the
James
issue.
Conner that was the exclamation mark.
I didn't see how long we held the ball there, but I think it was decent. I'll say about 5 minutes, if I guess, which is good. That's our goal. It's always 5 to 6 minutes. Hold that ball.
Seattle Seahawks offense. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but having no point
Good play.
score. So what was the formula to get them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they get this game tied up. They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. They need 12 here. It's 3rd down. Back to throw. McBride.
Very nice. Our defense is playing good.
And this effort will not
Our defense
get
is
it
playing
down.
good.
Stopped well short of the first down at the 29.
So far,
And here's Dixon to punt now. As he
first
gets
5
this
games
one
have been
away.
against tough teams, and we have played
It's
well.
taken to the 26. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
The Cardinals take over.
That'll be a 43-yard punt, but an end of just 33.
Keep it going, Rico.
10-yard return.
Keep it going, Rico.
And the Cards will take over 1st and 10. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Now their last 2 drives, both ending in touchdowns. It's gotten them this 14-7 lead.
13. Beast. Good play by 13.
Spot now to create some separation. The way that they're functioning on offense now, they can create a pretty good gap. Allows their defense to play with a little more verve and confidence.
That big article in the paper this morning about them stringing possessions together for consecutive touchdowns. So right here they're trying to make it 3 in a row. The Cardinals on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This time they face a 3rd and 2.
Hawk 70. Ready.
Back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he's going to have the Cardinals first down by a couple of yards.
He's carried the ball 10 times already. That's crazy.
3rd and 2.
I don't know about you, but that almost felt like old-time football there. 3rd and 2 is not necessarily just a running down anymore. A lot of times they want to throw the ball. They went back to the roots and powered forward and got the first down.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready, ready.
On 1st and 10 is Conner.
Good block by the fullback.
Nearly spun in that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37. The Cardinal first down on a gain of 13. Defensively, they were in the 3-4, and that O-line just dominated the D-line there.
Let's go with a verbal telestrator here because that D-line has a nose over the center, and it has a two defensive ends over the offensive tackles. That means the guards don't have anyone over the top of them. That creates a natural bubble inside where they sprint upfield, take on the inside linebackers. If the back hits it fast enough, there should be space to run.
Here's 2nd and 3.
At the Seahawks 30-yard
Go,
line.
set. Nike 18.
They run behind center with Carter.
Yeah, I probably should have stayed outside with that, I guess.
Yard to the 29. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because
We're gonna do a
diagnosed is
screen.
perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
It's a screen pass. It's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 11 and a Cardinal first down.
We're just burning this fucking clock right now.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Take off.
They'll try and run this one right up the gut. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
At the 19-yard line.
70 range. Go.
Now he'll look to throw it. That's complete to McBride. That was the 9th play of the drive, and they pick up 9 yards with it.
Ran a perfect defense in this situation. Would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
He's got his target. That's complete. And the Cardinals are going to have 1st and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2. Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
Excuse me.
Let's go.
Dowdle will take this one in. It's a Cardinal touchdown. Fans of old school football, they
Excuse me, yeah. Couple little pieces here or there that match makes a big difference. Couple little pieces that match your team make a big difference.
In because you just don't see ground games dominate the scoring, but pounding the rock like this anymore. To me, this is refreshing.
Yeah, we've been running up the right side like all game. And I'll tell you what, the guy that they drafted for us, that left tackle that's been playing right tackle, number 69's been playing well too.
It's good, and it is now 21-7.
Makes the score
A
Cardinals.
pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told. And it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Seahawks offense now, they get ready to head back onto the field. Well, Charles, a very uninspired effort. The last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
Ooh, almost intercepted. Good play by Johnson's made a couple good plays in the last couple weeks. Love seeing that from him.
High-stakes situation. If he doesn't make a play on that ball, there's an excellent chance it ends up either as a touchdown or as a nice gain downfield.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again.
This quarterback doesn't play well with pressure. The second you start pushing that line back toward him, he starts kind of, I wouldn't say panicking, but he's, I can tell.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
Catch made by Watson on the out route. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
13 more yards.
We're gonna keep
13 yards that time and another first
playing
down.
Vic Man the Man. That's been working on.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Seahawks.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks at
Nice, Poindexter rookie. Let's go. Or new player, I should say, on the team.
I assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Looking to throw. McBride. Smith and Jigba.
Man, our defense is playing really good.
What do they have for this? 3rd and 11.
It's a gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
Operating from the gun. McBride. He's going to loft this one deep left sideline.
Did Johnson just stop running and let him play? What happened?
Touchdown, Seattle.
What happened?
55 yards. And the
Why did my
Seahawks
quarterback stop playing?
to within a score. Well, partner, I mean, if anybody
Did he run out
was
of bounds?
questioning whether or not he had an NFL caliber arm, I think you can toss that right out the window.
Well, what the fuck happened there? My cornerback literally stopped playing. He just stopped playing. I've never seen that before. The corner literally stopped playing.
Oh, that was a heck of a throw.
He
right
stopped
there.
playing.
I would agree totally.
Okay.
Question it no more. This rookie, big time throw right there. Great poise.
Why would he stop playing like that? That
That
makes zero sense.
And he knew that his guy was going to make the catch on the other end. Nice collaboration.
14.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away.
That was crazy.
The 25 and down at the 28.
He just let him catch the ball and run in for a touchdown.
Offense going to take over late in this first.
He just let him do it.
And with a little under a minute to go, still time to try.
I'm
to
like
put a drive
flabbergasted
together
right now,
to
to be
add
honest.
their lead, should they so choose.
And he was on him. Like, he wasn't like super getting smoked.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
3-yard pickup.
Snap will
Brings
come
up
from the
2nd and
31 on
7.
2nd and 7.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80.
How the fuck did that happen? Like, I'm kind of confused.
Check up.
They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after
Sorry, we
a
should look at
short
the block right now.
pickup. And they-
That's crazy. I wonder why that happened like that.
First play of the first half.
I didn't switch to him. I didn't. Nothing like that happened.
80.
Huh.
So
Welcome to all
halftime
Madden,
here
I
out
guess.
West, let's go east. That's where we find Scott Hansen with our EA
Our defense
Sports
played
halftime
fantastic up
report.
until then.
Okay, Brandon, thank you. The first month of the season has come and gone. Some early surprises, some early disappointments as well. Let's get into it. Our look around the NFL.
Let's see how Bennett's doing. Stupid ass grin on his face, knowing the game gave him a touchdown. All right, let's see. He's still severe. We got to keep him out. Howell's playing well.
Michael Dixon.
Cards with a lead, and they will get this football first as the
What
second half
horse
gets
shit that was.
started. Dangerous return man showing it here. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
At their own 32.
So here's the Cardinals offense now as they get set to start this third quarter. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But you keep an eye on that defense, and I think they'll
Hey, no one blocks him? They're just gonna run in and tackle him?
If they start to see one or two guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be license to take some shots downfield.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 30-yard line.
Now Howell. Man, he hits him in stride. And there's the Cardinals, but able to get it up past the 45.
Cardinals first down. 1st and 10 at the
Howell's playing well.
47-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go.
Playing really well.
Hiking 18.
Dang, really? Really? He just pushed me right into him like that? That's fucking nuts.
Gain of just 1.
1 yard.
That's fucking nuts,
We talked
dude.
about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you.
Of course. Not surprised at all. Not surprised one bit. Not surprised one bit this is happening, dude.
Alerting everyone to the fumble. He's lucky that his offensive mates
What are we doing here, game?
Yeah, and you have to think to yourself, and I'm sure they've been echoing it on the
What's the game doing right now?
sideline and into the huddle. Guys, we have the lead. Just take care of the football. Don't make it easier for them to start to make a comeback.
I don't know what the game's doing. Like, it looks different. I don't know what's going
And
on.
so many times we look at the opening drive in the third quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it, and that's a strong
What horse shit,
performance there
man.
defensively. To
What
force
horse shit,
incompletion,
dude.
And more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
And this ball's going to be down now right at the 10-yard line. Good spot.
Well, someone's going to be happy with that effort. You know who else is going to be happy? His defense.
Absolutely.
He's created a very long field for that offense to try to traverse.
And he got some help from Mr. Football there, checking up nicely. Good English on that punt. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for a Seahawks. First down.
Back to throw now on first down. Right side to Watson. Yeah, up to the 35 before they're able to
Man,
knock it down.
unbelievable, dude.
That one good for 14 and the
Freaking
Seahawks
believable they're doing
first.
this garbage.
Seahawks. First down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Off play action. McBride. He finds his man. Complete. It's Horton. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
A gain of 26.
So in the Cardinal territory now. It's first and 10 at the 49-yard line.
First and 10.
Straight ahead, Walker. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort.
12 more yards. And the Seahawks. First down.
Here we go.
A gain of 12.
Viking 18.
First down.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Touchdown, Seattle. Christian Watson, his second touchdown on the season.
I don't gotta say anything. Y'all are seeing it. I don't even have to say anything.
Pinheiro's extra point up and good.
I don't even have to say anything, I don't think.
Tied at 21.
Hurt our quarterback. Our corner decides to not cover on a long pass. You know, then we can't block all of a sudden and shit. Yeah, okay. The game all of a sudden starts changing the way it looks. It's just fucking stupid.
Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown. So every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half. They'll start this drive out. And he's going to be hit and brought down at the line of scrimmage. Now second and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
Powell down to throw it. That's caught by Harrison right side.
Very nice play by Harrison.
Across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
That's good for a Cardinals.
Man, how frustrating.
First down.
19 Tiger,
First
19
and 10
Tiger.
at the 40-yard line.
Ready, ready.
On first down, they'll go to the line of 10. A nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. 65 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
First down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
19 Lion. 60, 18 Rattle, 18 Rattle. Ready.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it.
Coker. Oh, man.
Well, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
It's now second and 10.
To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Ready.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit. A lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Another Cardinals.
Sam Howell's played fucking good, dude.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
They'll try and run for it, first and goal. He is in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Rico Dowdle with touchdown number 3 in the game and 6 on the year. And the Cardinals have broken the tie. Extra point right down the middle.
Oh, great. Not surprised. Yeah. Just how convenient for you guys, huh? How convenient.
The Cardinals set now to kick this one away, and off we go. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
Take over first and 10.
Seattle now ready to march onto the field. This drive
Lorenzo,
here
you
beginning
lucky son
probably
of a
with a pair of
bitch.
motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's second and a yard.
Let's go now.
36-yard line.
Rocco.
Up the middle, here's Walker. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
I have to think a major focus at the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off and try to chip someone at the second level.
And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's second down.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains,
We're blitzing the shit out of him. Hopefully he doesn't burn us.
him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
Very nice, very nice, very nice, very nice.
One mistake on the first throw could doom your chances of a comeback, so that's the right call there to just throw that one away.
On third down, he'll drop the throw. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And unable to connect, incomplete. Give him credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. Converged on his...
They switched all our shit. Yep, they switched all of our shit. All right,
And broke the play up.
On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. 42 yards on the punt, just 2 on the return. And it will be first and 10 as they take over. The Cardinals
trying to push start.
Running back Rico Dowdle headed back onto the field. And you have to imagine this.
okay, there we go. Let's see our right guard. We have to pull him out too. Yep. Yeah, we're not going to risk him.
Defense saying, how do we stop this guy? He has run roughshod through him to this point in the third quarter. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. A long drive.
Beautiful block by the fullback, man.
Charles, if you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
As a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
Just when they want to stop the clock, you're going to have a mysterious minor injury to stop the clock so they can come back.
Connor's going to get it again on second down.
Very fucking nice.
Just shy of midfield, they spotted at the 49. 47 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. Veteran running back like him, we've seen a lot of those chunk carries in his career.
And that's why you don't just look at his birth certificate and decide when a guy is done, right? Because you know as well as I do, in this league, as soon as you hit 30, they're looking to let you go if you're a running back. Sometimes there's a little tread left on the tires.
A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
Second and a yard at the 42-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Howell. That's taken in by Duvernay.
13's a good player, whoever he is.
Get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
He is really good in this game.
Welcome back to the desert. We're in Glendale. It's Cardinal football. They're also out in front of the scoreboard as we get set for the fourth. The offense on third down tonight, they've been excellent, 6 for 7. They're looking at third and a few inches. Now on the QB sneak. And he's going to have the Cardinals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
There may have been a little bit of an element of surprise there. 3rd and inches and they go quarterback sneak. I still feel like this is a play that often is reserved for 4th down.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Harrison. And he's going to get this inside the 30. That goes for 14 yards. First down, Cardinals.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on 1st and 2nd downs, and they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
Let's do something completely different. Let's go. I was not trying to change my play. I was trying to change the route from the X receiver.
This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on second down.
On the Seahawks 21-yard line.
Back to throw. Howell. And his throw here is incomplete. How good has he been throwing the football, though? And despite that incompletion, that's just the 3rd time he's been off target this entire game.
And Brandon, I've been on the other side of this equation, trying to defend a guy who's been this hot. And it chips away at your
Good job,
confidence.
McBride.
You're not confident
You got
when you're trying
fucked.
to defend. It makes you slower to the football, and it leads to more completions for them.
And this one is right through. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Seattle now ready to march out of the field. And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a 2-score game, so they need to get points out of this drive relatively quickly.
Fuck yes.
Pressure comes in, the Cardinals bring him down. Walter Nolan able to record his 5th sack of the season. Everybody was coming on the blitz that time, and they got home.
And you know the expression, hat on a hat, in terms of blocking, trying to keep your quarterback protected? Well, if you don't have enough hats, that's the end result. Your quarterback goes down, and sometimes he goes down hard.
They're guaranteed they approach this point with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
Let's go now.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this play going to be stopped in its tracks at the 32, and obviously well short of the first down.
Becker hurt?
Now we're going to get a stoppage here as we've got an injured Cardinal on the field.
How did he get hurt?
Hopefully, obviously nothing serious.
He just like
Medical
shoulder
staff
blocked the guy.
Take a peek, and we'll take a break.
Yeah.
Now on fourth down, on is the punt team sending this one away.
A lot of injuries in all men. I mean, I don't have my trainer leveled up, but
Just 2 yards there on the return. And they will
we're gonna keep him in.
first and 10.
He doesn't really start. I mean, he's not like in all the time. So.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away.
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10.
60 Maverick.
Operating from the gun.
Ooh, good catch.
He's going to be brought down short of the first.
We're going to go for this.
31-yard line.
I know it sounds crazy. We're going to go for this.
One of his playmakers to see if they can make something happen, but he ends up throwing into a crowded area, and after the catch, he isn't able to do much with it.
So here we go, 4th down. Howell working the middle.
Nice fucking play by Duvernay. Let's go.
First down here at about the
That was huge. That was one of the biggest plays in the game right there so far.
They wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Here we go, shot. Panther 60, Panther 60. Go.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And they'll be taken down at about the 45. And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
And he stopped immediately there. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is, and really a lot of the time they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback.
And intercepted, maybe the turning point.
Damn it, man. I thought he was following my guy more. I probably threw it a little early. Ernest Johnson, he's really good. Ernest Jones. Damn.
Remember, 2-score contest and still time left here.
Yeah, that was. Man, oh man, I thought he was gonna bite on something here. Let's see what I was thinking. Fuck. Man, I really should have thrown it to Harrison. Man, I made him. That was my bad. That was my bad.
Not too long gone either. Throwing the ball
That
here
was
would have been an absolute no-no, but the way the game
pretty shitty,
now,
to be honest.
Throwing it makes sense. You just have to be careful when you put it in the air.
Reno!
Now a play fake here on 1st down. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap. He locked in on his target, but he was covered.
I'm blitzing the Sam.
And that one's incomplete.
They'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. A little juke. And he's taken down inside the 30. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a 1st down.
19-18.
17 yards. And the Seahawks 1st down.
From the gun, it's Walker. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. With a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the Cardinals' 28-yard line.
Operating from the gun, McBride.
Fuck yes.
Another fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there.
Looking to throw. McBride.
Beautiful defense.
Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not
Beautiful
easy
defense.
to hold on to.
Eddie Pinheiro on for the field goal.
Beautiful defense.
Beautiful
defense.
And this is up and good from Pinheiro.
And this is back down to a 7-point game.
Well, we should be able to hold this ball for 3 minutes, no
They
problem.
needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted.
That interception was
There's still time
disappointing, but
and there's enough time to
it
get
happens.
it done. They gotta get it
That
at
happens.
least a 3 and out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
So here are the Cardinals to take over. They're working on a 4-game winning streak, and they lead this one as well right now as they start 1st and 10.
They'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
Good push from the offensive line, and they've done well so far to build this lead. Now they've got to get things to the finish line, and that's a solid pickup there to begin the drive.
Here we go. Bravo 80. Ready,
They run again to Waddle.
And for one of the few times here today, this one's not going to go anywhere.
He's tackled at
Now the Seahawks going to use
We're gonna
the
throw a
first of
screen.
their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Back to throw. Howell.
And they set up
You gotta block him, bro. Fuck, dude, you didn't even block him.
It's called the second of their 3 timeouts.
Dude, why are our guys just stopping? They're not playing. Like, why?
Sidelines. We take a break.
He was standing right in front of him. He just decided to not block him.
Here comes
What
the
horse
Cardinals punter now,
shit.
as he'll kick it away for the second time.
I don't mind having tough games. I don't like horse shit.
His
I don't
first
like
ball,
that.
48 yards. This one
Not
looks
one
equally
bit,
as
man.
good. Fielded at the 12.
Not one bit, man. Not one bit do I like horse shit. Do not like it at all.
Seahawk football 1st and 10.
Don't bullshit me, man.
Looking to put a drive together.
Hands it to Walker to begin the series.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. We'll get a couple, and that's it.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be, but still all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on second down.
Watson making the catch.
There's Johnson. Stop. He's just decided to not play again.
Stop just before the 35.
He's jogging behind the guy that's sprinting to catch the ball.
Inside of 2 minutes remaining.
Just the one timeout remaining
Wow.
as they try to navigate this 2-minute drill. 1st and 10.
Cougar 19.
Out of the gun, Walker with it. Down to about the 32.
Horse shit.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know, he's trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
He'll look to throw.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his helmet. Got to totally command and make sure.
What this Poindexter guy does, he does what Fulcher would do. Just take up 2 linemen, and that's really, like, that's huge.
Everyone is on the same page.
70 Timberwolves.
Back to throw.
Good. Smith has come in and played well. 50.
Fielded incomplete.
He has come in and played very well.
One chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with the offensive coordinator now. Has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
And they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And it'll be a turnover on downs. So the defense asked to stay out and get one more stop. They were able to do it, forcing the incompletion.
So on their record, that goes down as a successful play. It doesn't matter how they got there, how it happened. They got it done. They're the ones that get jubilated.
Now the Seahawks forced to use their third and final timeout
It's a pickup
as they'll
of
talk
3.
things over
Brings
prior
up
to this
second
upcoming
and 7
second down play.
At the 35-yard line.
On the handoff, Conner. And Ryan's going to get him over the 40 to the 42.
We'll take that.
He's brought down
Well,
at
partner,
the
I know this type of
42-yard
running
line.
back. I mean, this
Brings up
size,
third down.
this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. And they'll try and burn some clock with a sneak. And he is going to have the Cardinals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
We're just going to let it run.
First down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Hey, overall good game. We got BS a couple times pretty hard. Take those out. I think we dominated them, in my opinion. The new players played excellent. The right guard, he got hurt, but he played very well. Defensive tackle, really happy with him. That strength is just, it makes a difference in the middle. And then, actually, I think our strong safety played good, to be
They
honest.
finished with a
Number
flourish,
33.
didn't they? Because there were times where each side looked like they were the better team out
So, and
there.
then Howell,
And the outcome was
all
in
of our
doubt
new
for
players,
much of this
all
game. Every
of our new
snap
players
seemingly more
contributed
important
big
than the
time to this
previous
win.
one. Great
So,
effort from the guys
yeah, it was
visiting,
perfect
but in
timing
the
getting
end,
Howell.
how about
I
those
couldn't have
guys in
timed
their
that
home
better.
stadium finding a way
Because
to
Toon
win?
is just, he wasn't where it was at.
So
And then Bennett also got hurt a couple times already. So I knew I needed someone viable that can step in. So I think Howell was more than viable.
Meanwhile, for the Seahawks, the loss will move them back.
And that's
to
the toughest game we
3-2
played on
year.
paper all year.
And they'll look to get back on track next week as they travel up
Yeah,
to
232
Detroit
yards,
to take on the Lions.
80% completion percent. Didn't throw a touchdown, did throw the interception,
And for
but
Charles Davis and our entire crew,
you know,
I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching
played
the
excellent.
NFL
Kept drives going.
Audio
Dowdle
Sports.
ran well. Connor ran well. Let's see. Receiving. Harrison, he carried the team. Other play. Coker made some really big plays in that slot position. Really big plays. Very happy with Coker. Let's see. Tackles. Sacks. Where we at sacks-wise? Nolan. He's our leading sacker and he had a sack. You should see, actually, he may start getting more sacks because of playing Dexter. So, let's see. Pass deflections, 2, 4, 5 pass deflections. Pretty solid. No forced fumbles. Did we have an interception in that game? We didn't. I don't know why I thought we did. Anyway, cool. Hey, great win. New players played great. Howell stepped in. Like I said, toughest game on paper. We're getting there. Just take some of these bullshit plays out. Like you know Johnson quitting on the play. Take those plays out. It wouldn't have been nearly that close. So which is excellent. But anyway, like I said, I'll catch you on the next one. Bye.